Hello everybody, thank you so much for tuning in today. My name is Jackeline and in today's video I'm bringing you a review, swatches, demo and comparisons on the brand new Marc Jacobs Omega Bronzed Coconut Perfect Tan in the shade Tantalize. But before we get started, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, ring that little notification bell so you get to know whenever I upload new videos, and also follow me on my Instagram. I would love to have you there. And now if you want to know more about this new Marc Jacobs bronzer, just keep on watching. Okay my friends, so I went to Sephora once again and I found this Marc Jacobs Omega Bronze in the Coconut Perfect Tan line, and this is the new shade 106 Tantalize. There you go. It comes in the same package as the coconut. I think it's called Tantastic or something like that. Yeah, the 104 Tantastic. So let me just open it up for you. It comes in the same white packaging, the same type of compact. The knob right here is silver, and when you open it up it has the same protector. It has a good size mirror, and this is the shade right here. This bronzer, just as the other bronzer, it costs $49. It is made in USA and it has 25 grams of product or 0.8 ounces of product, which is exactly the same as the other bronzers. I also own 104 Fantastic and I own the 102 Tantric, and now Tantric doesn't have that coconut infused, but Tantric is a little bit darker than that Fantastic, so as you can see right here. And let me just show you the difference between the new Tantalize and Fantastic. So this is Tantalize, this is the new one, and this is Tantric right here. And now let me show you in the pan the difference between Tantric and Tantalize. So this is the new one and this is 102 Tantric. I'm going to be showing you some swatches in just a little, but let me just read you a little bit about this bronzer. It says that this is a universally flattering, seamless matte bronzer in a glossy white compact. This super-sized bronzer instantly and universally beautifies with a touch of a brush. Microfine yet milled power blends effortlessly for a flawless, radiant matte finish that looks great on all skin tones. The limited edition palette features the same seamless matte formula of Omega Bronze Perfect Tan in a more neutral bronze shade, and is delicately scented with coconut fragrance for a vacation vibe. So according to the description, it seems like this shade, it is quote-unquote limited edition, which I hope is not, because the first, that Fantastic shade, it was limited edition. It actually came with a rose gold kind of clasp. Mine comes in a silver kind of clasp right here. Then by popular demand they kept it. So I hope that this new one, Tantalize, is also, you know, within the same line, that it stays actually available, because it will suit other skin tones. Now for those who are new to my channel, I have a light to medium skin tone with some golden undertones. Most of foundation I can get away pretty well with kind of like a neutral undertone, more than the yellow undertone. Yellow undertone turns a little bit orange on my skin tone unless a foundation has an actual golden undertone, and then that works for me pretty well. Also my skin is pretty normal nowadays, so I don't have a lot of like dryness anymore, but usually I have reactive skin, and whenever it gets dry or whenever my skin, you know, acts up to a product it doesn't like, I start to break out right here by my eyebrows and then on my jawline. Those are the areas that kind of like immediately go like, oh, I don't like this. But other than that, I have been wearing these 102 Tantric and I didn't have any allergic reactions. Now these have that coconut infusion, and the scent to me, honestly, it doesn't smell much as coconut, so it's not like, oh, this is coconut pleasant scent. To me, it's kind of like a soapy scent, like an old soap scent. So it's not like, I don't know, it's just not my favorite type of scent, to be honest with you. I love coconut scent, but real coconut scent. This one doesn't smell much as coconut. But anyhow, leaving aside that, we're gonna go ahead and just start with the application. I have been really enjoying this Face Pro brush by Sonia G. I'm just gonna dip into this bronzer, and it doesn't seem to be powdery at all, so that's good. I really love the mirror size. Actually, you can see your whole face with this mirror right here, which is great for traveling too. And okay, great. Okay, so these have an immediate payoff, and I didn't went hard on it. And just for your reference, I only have my foundation, and then I have the Accomplice setting powder or finishing powder. Okay, so this shade is actually very flattering. In the pan, seems like it has some reddish orange undertone, but it doesn't. It actually, if you flip it to the side, it's a very neutral undertone. It doesn't have any coolness to it, or it doesn't have any, like, it's not too warm either. So for a person like me that is light to medium skin tone, you can actually build it up really well, and I think this will work really nice. Also, you know, if you build it up more as you have a tan, it's a little bit more versatile than the Tantastic one, because the Tantastic is very light. You can build it up, but it's still very light. This one, it will serve a lot more for those who, you know, get a tan. So it has kind of like a double purpose, and it blends like a dream. So easy to blend. I'm gonna go ahead and use the bronzer a little bit on my eyelid just to deepen it up a little bit, my eyeshadow. As you can tell, it blended really well, and it's not too dark. Really nice. I really love this bronzer. Okay, this bronzer to me is a winner. Okay, my friend, now that I have applied the bronzer, tell me your thoughts down below. What do you think about it? So now I'm gonna go ahead and finish my makeup off camera and come back to you with some swatches and comparisons of this bronzer with other bronzers by Marc Jacobs and other brands too. So just keep on watching. Okay, my friends, so now I'm done with my makeup, and I'm really enjoying this bronzer. Now I just want to give you a little bit of comparisons on this bronzer. So I have swatched on this arm all the bronzers from Marc Jacobs that I have. The top one is the 104 Tantastic. This is the one that everybody had like from the coconut line that it came out, I think last year or the year before, that it was limited edition, but right now is permanent. So this is the 104 Tantastic. Next is the 106 Tantalize. This is the new one in, again, the coconut edition. And the last one, it is Tantric 102, and this is the one that comes in the black compact. As you can tell, these two right here on the coconut line, Tantastic and Tantalize, they have a more kind of like neutral undertone, while the one Tantric right here has a little bit more of a warmer undertone, but not reddish by any means. All of these bronzers right here, they are not powdery, they are not creamy either, but they are very easy to slide on, like very soft. So here is a closer look of the three bronzers by Marc Jacobs. So again, the top one, it is Tantastic 104. The middle one is the new one, Tantalize 106. And the bottom one is 102 Tantric. Now, I also wanted to give you some comparisons with other bronzers that are kind of the classics, the cult favorite ones. The first one is this Hoola bronzer, just a regular Hoola bronzer, and I have it right here on the top. And then right next to it is the new 106 Tantalize Marc Jacobs. Actually, these two right here are very similar one to the other. Obviously, the one from Marc Jacobs is a deeper undertone, but like I said, when you saw my application, you're able to actually build up. These swatch right here, I have passed it at least 3 times, so it will show on the skin and you can see very well the undertone, but both of them, the undertone are very close. They look very tan, and this one right here is just a dash darker, but they are in the same undertone family. Next bronzer, it is the shade Laguna Bronzer by NARS, and here they are side by side. And these are not similar at all. The NARS Laguna has more of a golden undertone. It has some shimmer in it, no glitter, but just a sheen to the bronzer that makes it really different to the one from Marc Jacobs. But Marc Jacobs is still in the neutral tone, darker but neutral, not reddish, while the Laguna bronzer is more golden. Next shade is by Fenty Beauty and it's called Island Teen. This one right here, so you can see them side by side. So Island Teen by Fenty has a little bit more of a golden yellow undertone, so it's very different actually from the new Marc Jacobs Tantalize. Next, I have swatched Tom Ford Terra number 2, and here they are side by side. As you can tell, the pans, they look very similar in size, but they are actually not. Actually, the Tom Ford Terra comes with less product than the Marc Jacobs one. The Marc Jacobs comes with 25 grams of product, and the Terra comes with 15 grams of product. So this is 10 grams less than the Marc Jacobs one. So this one right here is actually a really good deal. I mean, in any shade, the size of it, it's a really, really good deal. Now, as far as comparison, Terra, it actually has a little bit more of a warmer undertone to any of the above, and to the Tantalize one, it has a little bit of again, a warmer undertone. Next shade is the Too Faced Dark Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. Here they are side by side. I think the Dark Chocolate by Too Faced is also matte, but it's also a little bit warmer than the Marc Jacobs ones. And in fact, this Dark Chocolate Soleil by Too Faced is actually very similar to the 104 by Marc Jacobs Fantastic. It's very similar undertone one to the other. Now my last swatch is of this Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. And this is not a matte bronzer, it's kind of like the NARS one. It has a really nice sheen to it, no glitter at all. And let me just put it side by side with the Marc Jacobs Tantalize 106. Now this can be easily a dupe for the NARS one, the Laguna bronzer, and it's very different to both of the coconut line from Marc Jacobs. It has that golden undertone to it that the Marc Jacobs doesn't have. Marc Jacobs looks actually a little bit warmer in comparison with all of these other bronzers right here, but it doesn't have a red undertone. It's a very neutral undertone. Now, as you saw my application, I really like it. It was really easy to blend in and it's very buildable. Now, I don't think this bronzer will work for those with fair to light skin tones. For me that I'm light to medium, it works well because I'm able to build it up. It just doesn't have so much pigmentation that, you know, it looks too much on me. I'm able to build it to my like. I think this bronzer will be perfect for those who have medium skin tones, for those who are medium to tan. I don't think the deepest skin tones may work. Obviously, I cannot speak for them, but just for what you can tell on the swatches, I think they will still need to work on in a couple different deeper shades. But I think this bronzer is just beautiful. The only thing that I will say is I don't like the smell. I mean, I never liked the other smell. To me, it doesn't smell really like coconut. It's kind of soapy smell. I think the butter bronzer just have that coconut kind of vacation smell. This smells so good. This actually really smells like coconut, but not the ones from Marc Jacobs. Now, the price, it's a really good deal for such a big bronzer. This will last you forever. It's not that you will, you know, run out of these for long, but I will definitely suggest you to go ahead and go to your local Sephora and swatch it and see if it's something that you would like to have in your collection or not. Anyhow, my friends, I hope this video have served you with all these comparisons to see if this is a bronzer that you may want to add to your collection. And other than that, don't forget to please leave your comments down below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Don't wait too long. I'm here waiting for you. Please subscribe. And don't forget to follow me on my Instagram. I would love to have you there too. Thank you so much once again for watching, and until the next time, you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.